Welcome to the first ever artist react to Miraculous Ladybug. I'm False Flash.
And I'm Crazy Doodle Monster.
We're starting off with episode 1 of season 4, Truth. Let's go.
In the daytime, I'm Marinette. Just a
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this theme song is kind of a bop.
Yeah, it's different. They changed it from the other ones, which I really like. I think I like this one better. But look at that. I haven't been able to pause it and just look at it. But every time I watch an episode from season 4, I see all the characters just flashing up on screen. I'm just like, that's really cool. I like how they changed that.
They did that in other seasons too.
Well, I just noticed it this season.
Okay, well, Crazy is definitely blind. I really like how they have all the heroes there, and they even have the villain. They have Hawkbot and everything. Like the one thing I do miss though is the Kwamis. They always used to be in the opening.
Dust from the sky, now precious, will fix the wings of the injured animal. Combine the molten gold with the meteorite powder.
I love this development. At the end of season 3, I was more interested in what the villains were doing than what the protagonists were doing.
They weren't doing much.
Also, is he just ordering a bunch of random ingredients off of Amazon? Adrian opens the door and is like, Dad, you have a new Amazon package. Why did you get peacock feathers and molten gold? What are you? Oh, it's for work, son.
New fashion project.
As good as new. Now it's completely safe to use.
Just throws his apron and gloves on the floor.
How did he get all this stuff up into his secret lair?
That's a good question.
Because we've seen the little platform he uses is...
It's small.
It's big enough for him to go up. How to get this giant table up there? You have to make 20 trips.
Sideways. Yeah, or he deconstructed it.
By himself because Natalie can't help him. She's dead. But not gonna lie, when I first started watching this season, I was like, where is Natalie? Is it bye Natalie, you've served your purpose?
Yeah.
But it makes sense because she's, dying.
She can't just leave or else people are gonna question it.
I know, how come Adrian has not questioned where she's been?
Wow! I feel so much better. What happened?
Oh no, Ow, my ear!
Okay, first of all, I love Dusu. It feels like she has ADHD and or bipolar disorder, and I love how crazy she is. She's giving me real Pinkie Pie vibes here. She's so happy to see Nuru. I ship these two so much.
So much, let me tell you.
I already drew this. They're
so much.
I love how confused Nuru is. He's like, what? What? I haven't received physical affection in 5,000 years. What is happening? He's so traumatized.
Oh, wow! Everything was so chaotic in my head! Like a nightmare where
Nuru looks so sad and so worried. He's like, oh my gosh, Dusu is so happy, but I'm gonna have to tell her.
Fallen into very bad hands. Sorry, old friend, but I'm afraid the nightmare is not over yet.
I love how they say this, and then Gabriel is just like, yeah, my Kwamis hate me, whatever, unify! He basically just called Gabriel a nightmare to his face.
It just looks like he has a black eye now. Just look at him.
I get the vibe. It's like
He's like the Phantom of the Opera. It is! Every time I look at him.
The Phantom of the Opera. Give me a Miraculous. His creepy smile, But I think his outfit overall, I like it, but I think it's missing some blue. It looks too purple heavy,
I guess, yeah.
Also, that weird monocle thing he has, I like it. I don't know.
Weird.
It's okay. It takes some getting used to.
They all live in there? Yes, except for Nuru and Dusu.
Well, she's just trying on these mini clothes.
They're so cute. Honestly, if you had a Kwami, wouldn't you try and dress them up?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Unless it was Plag. You'd be like, get that off me.
We're being held captive by the bad guys.
You're being held captive by the bad guys. Oh no. They're so, This is why I had to write a fan fiction about it.
Isn't it a bit cramped in there? Oh no, there's a whole parallel world inside. Of course, being out here is much more interesting.
I love how Tiki is just telling us that she's just checking herself out in the mirror.
You gotta look good.
I thought they couldn't get out. Now that you're the guardian, the box has become just like you.
So have the Kwamis also become just like her because they're notably more stupid than they were in the last seasons? They're just flying around like, let's go outside, let's wreck everything.
They're just so chaotic. It's a miracle how they haven't gotten found out before.
Full of surprises. That's amazing. Thanks, Tiggy. Hey, Marinette made that for me. It's my secret diary.
She made that for me, not for any of them.
I never noticed that before. She's like, bro, I am the chosen one. I am special. Get your hands off of that. Oh my gosh. Trix is just like, I'm gonna read the secret diary.
Wow, it makes music. I love music. Careful with my phone.
Kalki just flies out the window. What? You can't do that, girl. No, but like, I just love it. Like in the background, they're doing all this chaotic stuff.
It's a talking squishy, but it's not for sale yet.
Why would she feel the need to explain it? Like, honestly, she could just go back inside and they wouldn't question it.
Paris is getting ready to celebrate famous Prince Ali's birthday.
Wait, Alia's door, that looks like the TARDIS. Also, they're all like, what are Sass's eyes? He's like, what is that?
Well, his pupils are just like basically nothing, so it's like always gonna look like it.
Squishy is pretty cute, right?
What new squishies?
Marinette, we're magical creatures, remember? We can't be seen or heard on screens or in...
Marinette forgets that the Kwamis can't be filmed or...
Like, honestly, I think that would be the one thing. Well, I guess she's kind of like, it's been chaos, so she guess you would forget, but like, that'd be the one thing I would just always keep in mind.
Hey girl, so happy to see you. Now is just the perfect time for a chat.
So that's me every time I answer the phone. I'm like, no, it's just, I wasn't doing anything important. Well, most of the time I'm not, but I don't like the phone. Just don't call me, okay? Just text. That way I can ignore it for hours on end.
Wow.
Did you see new squishies? Show us. Squishies? What squishies?
I love how she
Why
just
would she
flying
be doing
around
that?
the screen.
Like, yeah, you can't see them. If they're not holding anything, then they're not gonna notice.
I'm just working out.
She could have just been like, sorry girls, I'm busy doing homework, bye.
Yeah, it's like
But
today-
instead
it's like-
she's like, I'm an idiot.
Like, right now is not the best time. I'll call you back.
Honestly though, this isn't even like that suspicious for them because Meredith always acts this way.
That's true. I mean, still, they even recognize this is normal for her, so.
He just throws the phone at you. I get it surprised you, but like, she throws it instead of like dropping it, just
Wow, Luca. Hi.
Hi, and thanks for the pictures.
What do you mean?
I love how Luca's just so chill. Not like, why'd you text me these random pictures, but like, oh, thanks for the pictures, Mirna. And
The
she's
fact
like,
that he calls.
he calls her. He's like,
calls to ask about that.
I know that you have great taste, Adrian.
My name is Luca.
my name is Luca. I honestly think Luca deserves better
He
than just to
does.
be like
He
Marinette's
deserves much better.
rebound.
No problem, Marinette. It's cool. So, you ready?
Ready for what?
Well, our date.
Are you ready?
When you forget you have a date.
It zooms out to show that he's right below like her
Yeah.
stairs, just like, hey Marinette, when you coming down? She's like, for what? And he's like, our date?
And remember, be good.
It's like me talking to my dog, like, be good, don't do anything.
That's why I don't have pets.
Wasn't your date with Luca supposed to be yesterday?
No, I completely forgot about yesterday's date.
That's why we agreed that I'd come and pick you up today, Marinette.
How was she? What was she doing yesterday?
Probably saving Paris, I don't know.
I guess.
Oh dear, I guess it just shows how overwhelmed she is.
It's the last screening. We can't miss it.
Of course, it would really be a shame to miss,
She looks to all of them for help.
The fact that she doesn't know what she's going to see. Honey, work on yourself. You don't need a boyfriend right now. You can't handle that, clearly.
I know! We're gonna see Crocodile Heart Jagged Stone's first movie!
Why would it take that long for her to realize it, one? And two, why would she say, I remember what we're seeing now? Not be like, yeah, let's go do that. Instead, like, pretend that she knew all along.
Of course, the donut featured on the Candy Apple album, his food phase, my favorite! 2 points for you.
2 orange juices, please.
I don't think orange juice is actually like American orange juice. I think it might be like soda, maybe. I don't remember.
Oh.
But it's so weird because it's just like in the English, it's just like orange juice. And it's like, why would you get orange juice in a movie? Why would they be selling
Wait,
orange
what?
juice in
Yeah, what movie theater sells orange juice?
Yeah, I think this might be like Fanta, you know?
Oh,
if I
that makes more
remember
sense.
French right. I don't remember.
I like how they're just like walking through the theater playing this cute song guessing game.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool.
Whoa, 20 points to 12. Luca Cofen, you are officially Jagged Stone's #1 fan.
You know, I think that guy in season 1 that went around stalking him and taking pictures of him was his #1 fan.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And, you win a prize.
Wait, so she remembered to make him a gift,
But
but
didn't
didn't remember their date or when. Oh dear.
Or where they were going.
Marinette.
Maybe she just made it before and she's like, it's in the fridge. I'll take it out.
Why would it be in the fridge?
I don't know.
Do you keep your guitar picks in the fridge?
Oh, it's a guitar pick? I forgot. I thought it was a macaroon. It's in a box.
First of all, macarons don't go in the fridge.
I haven't seen this episode in so long, okay?
Maybe you have memory loss.
I
too.
don't have, not
Are you secretly the guardian of the miraculous?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm doing in my
Sure.
free time.
Whoa.
Jagged came by the bakery the other day, so I asked him to sign it for you.
So she remembered to ask him to sign it, but she forgot their date.
Exactly.
The rules are clear, Marinette. This gift entitles you to a second round. Under the moonlight, by the sea.
Under the moonlight by the sea. Don't, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know, it's very first song. Under the moonlight by the sea, kiss me!
She just screams that out in the theater. Like,
Oh my goodness.
kiss me!
She has no awareness whatsoever.
And then he's just like, well, I guess if you want
If you
to.
insist.
I was like,
Like, that's kind of smooth, to be honest.
Marinette's just like, fight mode.
Probably the subway, it passes under the theater.
It came from the roof?
It passes under the theater, which is why the roof shook.
How hard does that subway have to go by so that it doesn't affect their floor but affects the top floor? I don't think physics work that way.
I'm so thirsty all of a sudden. I'm gonna go get some water.
I'm gonna go get some water, even though I have orange juice right here.
Exactly.
He's like, Luca's just like, all right, Marinette's weird.
She could have just said, I'm going to the bathroom, honestly.
Now that I'm the guardian, I have to keep my identity secret more than ever. Tiki, spots on!
You better hope there's no one in that bathroom.
I have to keep my identity secret. Hey guys, spots on! They need to do a better job of checking the stalls to make sure that there's no one else in there. Because the amount of times that they just run into a bathroom and I'm like, okay, time to transform. Like,
yeah.
there's no one else in there
Especially,
that's
like,
like,
if they're at school, like, you know how many people are just in the bathroom skipping class?
she's in a public restroom in like a movie theater.
A movie theater.
Wait, and then she has to run out of there as Ladybug. Oh my gosh, it's the London bombings, but in France.
But later, because I remember she goes back. I remember that about this thing. But the move is already over, right? Movies are like an hour to 2 hours. How long does it take for them usually to solve these things? It took like at least an hour.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
Mr. Pigeon is getting harder to fight.
No, it's like they've dealt with him before. It's the same guy.
I hope you haven't forgotten Bugaboo!
Cat Noir?
I love this part so much. He just sneaks up behind her and it's like,
It's so
"Bugaboo," and then she just yeets him across. Like, then she's like, oops.
It's coming rain.
Someone's gonna have to go and fix that window.
Oh, yeah. No, Miraculous Ladybug will.
yeah, that's true.
Promise I won't ever forget our patrols again.
Okay, I love how she promises something that she knows she can't keep.
Exactly.
You forgot that
Just
you had a
don't.
date today, and you forgot that you skipped it yesterday. How are you gonna remember to go on patrol?
Phew!
Oh, Luca's so sad.
He's so
like,
sad.
I feel bad for him.
He deserves better.
I know. At first, I didn't really like Luca because he was cliche, like too nice. He's just trying to be understanding,
He's
but
really
like,
sweet.
Oh no, is it over already?
Even then, he's still like, it's okay.
he's like, it's okay, Marinette. I know that this explanation you gave me is probably BS, but it's okay.
Like, he's so forgiving. I would not be.
I'd be like, bro, you stood me up yesterday. You forgot about our date today, and you ditched on our date. Wait, I love how he's wearing the guitar pick as like a necklace.
The ice cream's gonna melt. We need napkins. I'll be quick.
Couldn't she come up with anything better? I'm pretty sure the ice cream cart has napkins in it. She could say like, oh yeah, maybe I'm going to the bathroom and runs that way because I'm pretty sure there's like a store or whatever, you know?
Oh yes, the best alibi ever. Oh no, maybe I'm going to the bathroom.
That's what she constantly. He brings her home too.
I mean, that is pretty sweet of him. It's just kind of like her chauffeur, even though he's like not a driver. He just rides his bike around.
Yeah, and he like specifically has like a 2-person bike.
Luca, stop! Sorry, I just remembered that I promised I would help a friend.
What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Sorry, I gotta
I can't ride with you. Also, she has like major eagle eyes, just seeing it go by.
Yeah. No, what if it was just like a random purple butterfly that wasn't an Akuma? And she was like, stop! And then she like goes up to it and she's like, oh, wait, Luca, come back! No!
I'd like to dedicate this song to Marinette, a girl.
The girl who's not there. The girl who ditches you every single time.
Honestly, maybe you should take a hint, Luca. I know Marinette's not trying to do it on purpose, but honestly, like, I think, like, normal people, if they saw that, they'd just be like, we should break up. I love how Marinette just flies in the background.
She wasn't that late this time, honestly. Like, it just
Yeah.
I'm sorry about earlier. There were mosquitoes on the boat. I thought we needed some insect
She comes up with the wildest excuses.
Honestly. I also like the effects, the water shimmering. It's always hard for me to draw, but
Same.
good job, animation studios that did this.
So when I just couldn't deal with it all, I'd take refuge here and the melody of the water would console me. What about you, Marinette? Where do you go when you disappear?
He's like kind of subtly being passive aggressive, I feel like. Where do you go when you disappear?
As he should. He's been putting up with this for so long. I would be more abrupt than him.
You tell me, I'll accept it. If you're still in love with Adrian, I'll understand. I won't be jealous, you know.
She could have just said that she was in love with Adrian. She could have just said that instead of what happens. It would have been better than I can't tell you anything. She could lie.
And Marinette's a terrible liar. Have you heard all her other excuses?
But saying she's in love with Adrian isn't a lie. She could say that.
I just want it to be the honest truth.
The truth, Luca, is the only thing I can't tell you.
That is so cool, like the effect.
It's so dramatic. She's like, the truth, Luca, is the only thing I can't tell you. And then he's like, and then he's like so upset. Like,
He's just there. He's just waiting.
cue hockey.
Is there a betrayal worse than the lies of the one you love?
I don't know, Gabriel, you tell us.
Yeah.
Like, you're the one lying to Adrian literally all the time. Like, and he doesn't even lie to him because he doesn't even talk to Adrian.
That's true. Can't lie when you don't talk.
When he closes his fist around that butterfly, shouldn't you, like, crush it?
Yeah.
Butterfly wings are pretty fragile.
It's a magic butterfly. It's infusing it with the magic and indestructibility so that way it won't be crushed in his hand.
Also, where does Fan go?
That's true. Where did his fan go?
Also, his cane is, like, magneted under his, like, arm.
I mean, honestly, he's holding too many things. He has to put the cane somewhere.
Somehow Marinette doesn't notice the two, even though earlier she was like,
on a bike.
She was on a bike moving and she caught like a glimpse, but now she is lying.
Truth needs to be shared, not taken by force, Shadow Moth.
He's still trying.
I know,
He's too good for anyone.
Marinette does trust me.
I do. Of course I do.
Not really, though. Like, not really.
I
like,
mean, he's kind of right there.
Run, Marinette!
Oh, I love that.
trying.
Run, Marinette!
He's still like,
He's
get
like,
away from me.
It's time to expose the truth.
I like Luca's outfit here.
It's so
like
cool,
the designs. Like it's pretty. He has like the third eye too. Like
Like a cyclops.
okay.
Not a cyclops. Cyclops has one eye.
Yes!
I have one eye. I just realized that. She's adding the cyclops.
You're fired.
Tell me the truth. What is Marinette's secret?
She is in love with Adrian Agrest.
That's not a secret.
Everyone knows it.
I love this. That's not a secret. Like, it's just, everyone except Adrian knows this. Adrian's like, oh, she's just a friend. Everyone else is like, she's in love with Adrian.
But like even
That's not a
Luca
secret.
knows it though, and he's like still willing to like give her a chance.
Cat Noir, Hawkmoth's merged his powers with the peacocks to become Shadow Moth. He's created a supervillain and a sentient monster at the same time. I need you out here.
Would they know that he would merge it? Cause didn't Mayura show up? Like,
I'm sorry, Mayura? It's Mayura.
Mayura, whatever.
I thought you spoke French.
Anyway,
Wow.
didn't they once see Mayura and like Hawkmoth separately? How would they know that they merged it?
Well, because he renamed himself. I am Shadow Moth now.
Well, yeah, but like they wouldn't know that, would they?
I don't know. Honestly, but they just like guessed. Also, are they not suspicious why he didn't do this earlier? Are they like, I guess this is happening now?
Yeah.
Marinette doesn't have any secrets because she's the most honest girl in the whole world.
No.
Oh, you cracked me up, Rose.
What is Marinette's secret?
He loves Adrian, I guess.
She loves Adrian, I guess.
Julica just jumped in front of it. That's so sweet. You're in love with Adrian, I guess. I guess. I love how he's shooting it out of his like third eye. That's so like symbolic. I don't know.
Symbolic.
Wait.
She already knew it was Luca.
Yeah.
She saw it. Her short-term memory just like got a lot worse.
Hun, maybe you should get that checked out by a doctor. Like, you literally saw him transform. Even if you didn't know what he looked like as this new villain, like...
It's like he only does one at a time.
It's time to tell me the truth, Mom. Who is my father?
Luca, your father is Jagged Stone.
I want the truth. Who is really my father?
Jagged Stone.
Answers so like an android. Like, Jagged Stone.
It's like Siri.
Siri, who's my father?
Jagged Stone. I just realized this. Julica probably doesn't know either. So, like, she's hearing this too. I'd be like,
she's like, Jagged Stone's my dad.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
How can she see her lips?
Well, didn't she use like her ladybug thing as a mirror?
No, she literally just like looked down and was like, you can't see your lips. See?
Don't worry, I'll never claw a secret out of you, milady.
I love how like his character development in the first season, he had the chance to know who Ladybug was and he almost did it, but now he's like, no, I would never do that. Dude, she just pointed to his waist and he was like, oh, the belt. And like,
oh, the belt.
I'd be like, what? Is there something on me? Like, what's wrong?
Well, I mean, what else would she be pointing at?
Let's continue.
I'm here to find out if I'm your son.
Depends on who you are.
It depends on who you are.
Well, I mean, if some random person came to...
Are you, like, I love how he's just like, does he have multiple children?
That's what I'm kind of wondering, because he said depends on who you are.
Depends on
which means that, like,
how many children have you fathered, Jack?
Yeah.
My name is Luca Kufen, and I have the right to know the truth. Are you or are you not my father?
Luca Kufen? Yes, I am your father.
Luca, I am your father.
Luca. That had to be on purpose.
Oh, of course that would be on purpose. Come on.
This is so dramatic.
Wouldn't you take it if you could? I would take it.
They all act surprised. They're like, oh yes, I'm so interested in who Luca's father is.
I know, right?
Why would you hide this from me? And why did you abandon me?
I was too lame to take care of a kid.
I was too lame?
This is a poor excuse. Like, honey, no. You don't just abandon your son and then be like, oh, I wasn't ready. Like, okay, shut up. Like, shut up and be a real father. Like, come on. Wait, I just realized something. What if Julica is his half-sister and not his... Because if he ran away after Luca was born...
That's true, yeah. That would make sense.
That's interesting. I wonder if they'll ever give us, like, an explanation.
Or, like, yeah, because they're, like, what, a year?
I guess a year or 2 years.
Yeah. So unless he like came back for one day.
I know, he's like, oh no, you're having a kid. I can't be a father. Then comes back like 2 years later, like, hey, let's have another kid.
Let's have another one.
Oh no, I'm gonna leave. Bye.
I'm sorry, son, but I spent my life on tour. I live in hotels with a crocodile. I could never be the father you'd need me to be.
You could if you tried.
I could never be the father you need me to be. So I'm just not gonna be your father at all.
Besides, it made for a super cool song. Ever heard My Guitar's My Only Family?
Why would you bring that up? That is not the time.
Why don't you write a song about this?
Yes!
Why did you write a song about this?
It's like how in Cat where Hawkmoth throws Cat Noir, except throwing the father now.
Bye, Dad!
How can I be sure that it's really the last one?
How can I be sure that it's really the last one? Like,
You gave him the powers. You basically put your faith in him. So like, what can you do? You can't even
bro,
like control them.
He put his faith in Mr. Pigeon so
I
many
know. What is he doing? Like, honestly, there's got to be someone more.
He just got yeeted across Paris, and he's just like, I love how this is normal for Parisians. They're like, oh, Jagged Stone is flying
across Paris.
Woohoo! My son is out of sight!
What? Okay, you just got flung across Paris. Now you're like, woohoo! My son is out of sight. Yeah, I hated him. Like, no!
Parent goals right there. Just playing video games.
Yeah.
What is Marinette's secret?
She's in love with Adrian Agreste.
How does everyone know it? Even her parents.
Not that secret!
Not that
secret.
I don't want that secret.
We already know that secret.
Does she keep a diary?
Yes, she hides it in her room.
Isn't it like, you know, the thing with the box that you can't open it? Like,
Honestly, where else would someone hide their diary, to be honest?
I hid it in a hole in the backyard.
Perfect. That should hold all her secrets.
Oh, I love how he stands and he's like, nuh-uh, you ain't learning anything about my daughter. I love how this was hidden in the background of the beginning scenes,
it was.
and then it actually comes into play later.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, they just found them
Also,
somewhere.
Light Eye is literally stupid.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's like AI. And AI is so bad sometimes.
Good job, Light Eye. Stay where you are. I'll be there soon.
How does he not realize that they're fake?
Oh my gosh, the chest with all the presents for Adrian.
Oh no.
I love how Bark is just keeping watch. She's like, shoot, this isn't good. It's a good thing she wasn't like, oh, Marinette, you're back already. Oh, shoot, you're not Marinette.
Yeah.
He's gonna find the miracle box. Hawkmoth will capture all of us and it'll be the end of the world. Not if I can help it.
What are you gonna do, Shupu? Your power is messing with people's powers. Like, that's not gonna stop him from tearing the room apart.
Yeah.
Wait, you know your magical force is too powerful without a keeper to control it.
Oh my gosh, look at Trix's face. He's like, ooh. his eyes.
Do people, when they're akumatized, do they, like, remember stuff from when they are?
I think it depends. At the end of this episode, Luca walks up to Jagged. He obviously, like, still remembers, oh, he's my father. And, because otherwise he'd just be like, oh,
But that was, like, a massive thing. I'm pretty sure if something that important happened, you would remember. But, like,
Luca's also in communication with Hawkmoth. I think Hawkmoth can kind of see what they're seeing. So then he'd be like, oh, there's the miracle box. But what is with Bark's ears? Like, what is she? She's just, like, frozen in the air. Like, Kalki's, like, super concerned. Like, oh, dear.
The computer didn't deserve that.
The computer
didn't deserve that.
That's the akumatized object. Got it.
How did he get that from?
I mean, like, I guess that's the only thing on his body. Yet at the same time, she could have been saying, hey, attack him.
Ladybug, tell us what's your top 3 favorite qualities in Cat Noir?
I have to say, it's his courage, his self-confidence, but really the quality I like most in Cat Noir is his humor.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
I couldn't do without it today!
Oh, she just threw one of Adrian's presents.
Like, here, early Christmas present or whatever it was.
Ladybug, under your mask, what do you
use when all seems lost?
That was a good transition, though.
How does Cat Noir think of it? Like, if it was me, I'd be like,
Cat Noir, tell me, what?
They just keep pelting stuff at Luca. What? He's like, let me finish my sentence.
He has no awareness of things just flying at his face.
He still has his cataclysm on. How has he not accidentally touched something yet?
Wow.
Wow. That's just such a complicated Lucky Charm. Also, how did she do that in like 2 seconds?
Stop!
Bro, no, you're not gonna be able to control that.
Yeah.
Stop!
She can talk.
I know, right?
You can just say, use it on that. It's not just, she doesn't have the thing over her mouth. No one's asking her questions.
Yeah.
No more evil doing for you, little Akuma.
But you, Amma, can keep causing trouble. Just
Bye.
bye! Bye! Just bye, not like bye-bye. Just bye!
You can't make it long. You can't say butterfly and feather. There's not enough time.
Usually she just says bye-bye, little butterfly.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, but bye!
No time. They're on a budget.
Miraculous Ladybug!
Wait, how high is her ceiling?
That's a good question. Like, if you just threw it up. Yeah, no, that's...
Rosa, like, hits you in the head, like, oh, let me try that again, and just go outside. And then...
Go outside, yeah.
What am I doing in Marinette's room?
He didn't remember up to that point, up to the point of him getting to the room, so...
he might remember, like, certain stuff, kind of like, like, you know when you dream?
Yeah.
And then you wake up, and you're like, oh, I only remember, like, 2 plot points that happened. I don't know, man. Okay, don't ask me how the Butterfly Miraculous works. Ask Nuru, because he's amazing.
A baddie, a Sentimonster, and Shadow Moth. It's even more exciting with his new name, don't you think?
He can change his name as often as he likes.
Changes it every episode.
I know, why do they always feel the need to change their name whenever they merge the Miraculous? Like in the season 3 finale, was it Dragon Bug? It's still Ladybug.
Truth is, I only ever have this much fun with you. Catch you later.
Oh, that's so sweet. Also,
he's so lonely.
I know, right?
I lied to you, Luca. I don't think I can. I mean, maybe we should.
Aw, he's so nice.
He's so nice. He deserves a nice girlfriend.
Yeah, like
one who's not gonna stand him up every single time.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone.
If there's one thing I can do, son, it's taking emotions and turning them into great songs. Should we write one together?
That's kind of sweet. But also, you are also still a jerk. You should apologize.
Yeah. Like, I guess it's a step forward, but like, skipped a few steps.
Yeah. Oh, this is so sad. All the Kwamis are like, we don't know how to help. None of us have an emotional IQ, so...
Wasn't there like a stable adult they could have picked for this? Teenagers don't have their stuff together at all.
If all you had to do was help Master Fu up or something, like
honestly, just fall in front of anyone else.
I know,
anyone
like an adult.
Older.
I know. I guess there are some episodes where if it was an adult holder, it wouldn't work because, like in the bubbler, like all the adults were captured, so like they had to be kids. He didn't know that. He was just like, I don't know anything about this teenager except the fact that she apparently cares if an old man dies, like from getting hit by a car. Let me just like, here's a Miraculous. Your life is gonna change forever. Bye.
What is that strange liquid running from her eyes?
What is that strange liquid? Haven't you ever seen someone cry?
Oh dear, Kalki. I love Kalki.
Do you know how much people cry?
It's tears. That's so sad.
Why does Trix kind of sound like he's mocking Marinette? Like,
how does Trix know what tears
sad.
are?
Oh well, get over it, dude. Life is hard.
Are we supposed to do something?
Just give me a hug.
Oh, that's sweet.
I mean, like, how much of a hug is that really? You've just got a bunch of tiny stuffed animals.
Oh, they're so cute, though.
They're not even, she's not even, like, holding one in her hand. If she had, like, an actual stuffed animal to hold, she could, like, focus all of her energy.
No, they could just form into one giant stuffed animal.
Yeah, and just let her hold her in their arms instead of just being all around her head, like...
Oh, this is the uncard. My only qualm is Nuru and Dusu are on opposite sides of Hawkmoth. They are obviously soulmates. They are supposed to be together. Why are all the Kwamis there? Like, they didn't really do anything.
Were all of them actually shown in the episode?
I think so. That's one thing about season 4 I've liked so far, is that they're showing more of the Kwamis. They're so interesting, and they're just so funny. Like, do we have a choice between the end of the world and the end of the world? So, thoughts on the episode?
Pretty good. I haven't seen it in so long. I don't remember when I first saw it, so going back to it was almost like a fresh start.
The Duru moment in the beginning, it was like, oh, my heart. Like, that's as close as I'm gonna get to a canon Duru, so like,
just, yeah, can't they, like, not love other Kwamis, or like they don't?
Shut up. Shut up. That doesn't, we haven't even gotten to that episode yet. But anyway, Nuru and Dusu are the only Kwamis that have hugged, and it's so cute. Dusu is so funny.
Yeah.
It's my headcanon that she just, like, spouts out random nonsense, and then Hawkmoth is like, shut up!
She's really adorable. I think she's my favorite because she's just so, like, innocent, I guess.
She's kind of, like, oblivious to what's going on. You was like, we're captured by an evil guy, and, like, you're bouncing around the walls. Can you just, like, calm down for 2? And she's like, no, I can't! All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, we're signing out.
Yeah.
And do go.
Wow.
Bye!
This is great.